Hi, I'm Marty Winder Adams, and a lot of you know me as the host of the D Shift podcast and also of Real Divorce Talks. And today I have something really special that I want to share with you. In order to get the information most accurately, I have tracked down Bri Seeley, who is the founder of the Success Becomes Me conference that's going to be held in Tulsa, September 20th and 21st this year. And it's a really cool conference all about women. And I'm going to let Bri explain it to you because I think this is something we should all probably think about attending. So take it away, Bri.
So about 3 years ago, I started a podcast myself called Success Becomes Me. And the reason I started it was because one of my clients said, you're one of the only coaches I've ever worked with that has given me permission and encouraged me to define my own success and then build a pathway to go to that. And so I was like, oh, other people don't do that? And she said, no, other people tell you what success looks like. They tell you what the metrics look like and then expect you to just fit into those parameters. And so I just kind of started percolating on it and exploring it. I ended up doing hundreds of interviews with mostly women, some men as well, around what their definition of success looks like. And part of the reason that I love your audience in particular is that it's a whole bunch of people who are in the throes of redefining what success looks like for them, right? For many years, it looked a certain way, and they've made a decision to change what their future looks like. And oftentimes that first decision point is so hard. But then once you get over that decision point, you have like a blank canvas in front of you. And the question becomes, what are you going to put on it? So this conference really truly is helping you kind of connect with that future vision of yourself who has already overcome all the things. They're already on the other side. They've already experienced it. And we get to, first off, meet that person and find out what that definition of success is to them. And then the other 2 days are going to be things like, okay, how do we expand our capacity to become that person? What tools, what resources, what mindset shifts, what community, what do we need around us to successfully get to that vision that we've had? So, I love working with individuals, particularly women in transitions, because it's a really beautiful time. And depending on kind of how we move with it, it can draw us closer to the vision of success that we have, or it can draw us further away. And I personally want to help more people be drawn closer to that vision.
Yeah, and I really like what you're saying, that you are going to give people the tools and the resources to really chart their own path. So it's not like there's some, 15 steps to being the best, whatever you can be. Those kind of drive me crazy because that assumes everybody wants to take those same 15 steps, right? So this is really individual.
Yeah, it assumes that there's only 15 steps to get to where you want to go. Have you ever pulled your phone open and put like a destination in it? And the first thing that pops up is like, hey, there's 5 different ways to get to this destination. Which one do you want? Do you want the shortest one? Do you want the one that avoids highways? Do you want the one that avoids tolls? Like, which one do you want to take, right? It's like a choose your own adventure. Life is a choose your own adventure. So there's not a specific 15 steps that every single person can take to find success in their life. In fact, I'd say your audience very deeply resonates with that because on a status quo level, we're taught, get a job, find a significant other, get married, buy a house, have kids, like
happily ever after.
Right? And we get to a lot of those milestones and we're like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
This is not at all what I thought it was going to be like.
Yeah. Yeah. So tell us a little bit, Bri, about because now people can attend in person in Tulsa, or like me, if they can't get away, you have and anybody that wants to has the opportunity to also come in on a Zoom meeting. Isn't that correct?
Yeah. So you already have your virtual ticket.
I do.
But what I wanted to do was make this just a little more accessible. I know, especially post-pandemic, travel is kind of hard for some people. Some people are still having, physical ailments that prevent them from going into rooms with large groups of people. And So I didn't want there to be a barrier for people to attend. And so the hybrid thing was just, it was the option. And so we're going to live stream the entire thing. So you can get a ticket to attend the live stream, or you can get a ticket to attend in person. And the coolest part is that on the other side, everyone that attends is going to get 6 months access to a membership portal. And so even if you're not in the room, you're still going to get the opportunity to network with, create partnerships with, collaborate with, find community with all of these other amazing individuals who have chosen this kind of bespoke, choose your own adventure pathway for their success journey as well.
Yeah, and so I love that whole thing. So the option to be, again, to choose your own path. Do you want to come in person? Do you want to participate virtually? But I did not know about the 6 month membership afterwards. So that's an even bigger bonus. So thank you for that, Bri.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about some of the speakers.
Yeah, so I'll be kicking off the event with that future self activation, which I'm really excited about. I actually have a woman playing sound bowls behind me. That's going to be a really beautiful experience. We have a woman coming in talking. She's doing EFT and tapping around helping you to really tap into and cultivate that inner wealth. We have someone coming in to talk about how to navigate imposter syndrome. Someone coming in to talk about the power of no, and how saying no is actually almost more powerful often than saying yes.
No, I always tell my clients, no is a complete sentence. No.
Yep, 100%. Yeah. We have people coming in too to talk about, like, how do you create partnerships? And if you have a message that you want to get out into the world, how do you expand that? How do you leverage it? We have people coming in talking about creating space at the table. Like, if there's not space at the table, how do you make space at the table for yourself? We have someone coming in to talk about taking inspired action with your wealth. I'll be doing another activation on day 2 around how to expand your container. So oftentimes we're used to holding just like a certain amount of energy or greatness in our lives. But if we're stepping into a new expanded reality for ourselves, we have to be able to hold more greatness in our life. So that's going to be the activation on day 2. And then we have a woman that ran for U.S. Senate in the state of Oklahoma coming in to talk about becoming a female pioneer. She said yes to her Senate race knowing she was going to lose, and she still said yes to it anyways. And so just a really great, there's about 20 speakers, and they're coming. We currently have people between the speakers and attendees from 18 different states around the nation attending, which is really awesome. So lots of varied perspectives, lots of like hitting on different elements and aspects of the success journey and of the wealth journey as well.
Yeah, so the speakers sound fantastic. Like I say, when I was going through the list, I was thinking, oh, I definitely want to make sure I get that, like, hear that talk and that talk. And again, want to just stress that yes, if you can go in person, if you're in the Tulsa area, or you can travel to Tulsa, I just think we all are craving in-person interaction so much, especially after 3 long years of isolation. So yeah, definitely do that. But if you're like me and you got dogs and you got a farm and you just got things that you can't get away from, there is still the option to do it virtually, and you still get all the perks afterwards, even if you didn't attend in person. So that's a real gift. Thank you for that. I can't say enough.
Yeah.
I didn't even know about that membership. Now I'm excited.
Well, and if anyone's coming in person, we have discounted hotel codes for people that we've been sending out to people that have been registering. So we can help you out there. And actually, I want to do a little something extra for your community as well. And I would love to extend a $75 off coupon for anyone that wants to attend if they use your name. So for anyone that visits the URL that we'll give you, if you type Mardi, M-A-R-D-I, into the promo code area, you'll get $75 off your ticket purchase.
Wow, thank you. Oh, you are just full of gifts today, Bri. You're so generous. Thank you. I really appreciate that. And I know people listening in will appreciate that as well. So could you give us the URL or the website or how you want us to get to your page to learn a little bit more and order our ticket, virtual or in person?
Yep, super easy. It's the name of the conference, successbecomesme.com.
Perfect. And I'm going to make sure that all gets written up in the notes so anybody can find it. And again, if you use my name, Marty, sounds like you get an extra bonus. So, Bri, thank you so much for sharing this. Is there any last comment, words, ideas you want to share, something you haven't had a chance to talk about yet?
Honestly, I'm just so excited for this. I will say that building this is one of the hardest things that I've ever done. It has, as one of my healers said to me, success is literally becoming me right now. I'm going through like a PhD program right now in personal growth development, holding the vision, having faith, all those things. And the thing that I just keep holding on to on the days when it's really hard and I'm not seeing the results and I'm feeling scared, what I just keep holding on to is all of the individuals that are going to be in that room and in their own rooms, but in our room virtually. And like, I keep connecting in with the people that are going to be there and just continuing to promise to show up in a really powerful way so that everyone gets more than they were expecting from attending this event. So I'm just so excited. As we record this, we're 30 days away. I don't know when people will listen, but it's coming quickly, and I just keep holding that vision of the individuals who are attending and connecting in with their hearts and souls, and it's just going to be such a great event.
Yeah, and I think just listening to the passion that you have in your voice, and you've obviously thought very carefully about how to structure this and really make sure that everybody walks away with not just their expectations met, but their expectations exceeded is what I'm hearing. So,
yep.
Bri, if I don't talk to you before then, I'm definitely going to be looking for you the first morning of the conference. I'll be on my Zoom camera looking for you. So thanks so much for sharing this. And I'm going to encourage everybody, go to successbecomesme.com and make sure that you use Marty in the code if you want to save a little bit of extra cash, which is always really nice. And I'm going to encourage everybody, make sure that you attend this just for yourselves. Even if you can't attend the whole day, every day, come for some.
Oh, and whether you are there live or recorded, all of the sessions are also going to be recorded and available in that portal, that community portal that I talked about earlier. So even if you're like, well, I have to miss like an hour or two here, you'll be able to catch up on all of the recordings at another date as well, or rewatch the ones that you really felt moved by. So
even better, even better. Thank you so much for your time today, Bri, and wishing you all the success at the conference.
Thank you.